guys? It's ToProForuGames or Adam, and welcome back to another COD Zombies Top 10. It's kind of becoming like a weekly thing, our Sunday Zombies Top 10. And today we're going to look at 10 fake Easter eggs that we all believed. So it's time to find out if we were able to beat our like goal from our previous Zombies Top 10 video. And I'm not going to lie, I was just a little bit scared that we were not going to be able to beat it just because getting over 2,100 likes on a Zombies video right now, it's not easy. Zombies is kind of dead, but you guys don't seem to care. You guys came out of nowhere and dropped over 2,800 likes, beating our like goal by more than 700 likes. So guys, can we do it again? Can we beat over 2.8k likes on today's video and keep the zombies hype going? I think we can. And of course, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button if you are subbed, and make sure you have your notifications turned on so you guys know when I upload all my Zombies Top 10 videos. And besides that, let's go ahead and jump into the 10 fake Easter eggs that we all believe. Starting our list off here in the number 10 spot, we have Perma-Jug from Transit in BO2 Zombies. Now, we did actually eventually get Perma-Jug within BO2 on Die Rise, but when BO2 Zombies first came out and people started discovering these perma perks, everyone was convinced that there was a perma-jug within the game. I remember back in the day trying to find all these perma perks on Transit. There were rumors of PhD, rumors of Mule Kick, of Stamina Up, and Jug, and of course, Jug was the most popular one. And then of course, like I mentioned, when Die Rise came out, I don't know if they had this planned or they heard the community wanting this or trying to find this, they added in Perma-Jug when Die Rise came out. So we're gonna stick with Transit for the number 9 spot because we have to talk about Bus Route B. And I know, Bus Route B is just a massive meme, but back in the day, Bus Route B was a serious Easter egg that people actually thought was in the game. So how did this whole Bus Route B thing start? How did it spread? So if you actually go to the spawn room on Transit, in the middle of the spawn room there's this board and it says Bus Route A with all the times where the buses leave, and then you have a Bus Route B. So people thought there must be a Bus Route B. And then on top of that, later on people found another road behind the diner. So at that point, everyone was convinced that there's an Easter egg that allowed you to take another bus route on Transit. In the number 8 spot, we have the chicken Easter egg on Revelations. This is an Easter egg that was actually supposed to be in the game. It was in the files for Revelations, but for some reason, Treyarch did not include it. So, of course, in the spawn of Revelations, there is the chicken coop, and everyone was trying to figure out how this Easter egg worked for the first month. And then, of course, when it released on PC, people went into the files and realized that there was no way to actually complete this Easter egg on Rev. In the number 7 spot, we have Takio's Katana, and obviously we have it right now in Revelations, but it took Treyarch so long to add this thing in because for the longest time, the community wanted Takio's Katana so damn badly. I think this entire craze around the katana in Zombies started around Origins, when you had that intro where Takio was like slicing and dicing those zombies with a katana, and everyone thought that there was going to be an Easter egg within Origins, and people were trying to find this katana for the longest time. Heck, even after the release of Black Ops 3 Zombies, people were still trying to find this on the Giant and other maps, and of course, the katana was featured on so many posters until we finally got it in Revelations. In the number 6 spot, we are going to continue talking about Revelations because when this map first came out, and we figured out how to do some of the very easy masks, like the wolf mask, we figured out that some of these masks came along with purple perks. So as we're trying to figure out all these masks, all of a sudden over on Twitter, over on Reddit, people are posting pictures of their game having a purple PhD and a purple Mule Kick, right? And of course, at this point, Rev just dropped, hands down, the most hyped map of all time, and people just went ballistic, right? A map that's hyped, and PhD is a recipe for some insane hype, so people were trying to figure out all these masks, trying to find which one had PhD and, of course, which one had Mule Kick. But, of course, guys, there was no such thing. It was just photoshopped, and it was kind of depressing because I spent so much time finding all these masks, grinding them out, trying to figure out which one had PhD, and unfortunately, there was no such thing. So speaking of the masks, in the number 5 spot, we have the 8th mask, and this one means a lot to me because after we found all 7 masks we currently have right now, I remember me and Avery were on Revelations just grinding out that map every single day, trying to find that 8th mask. We were all convinced that there was an 8th mask because whenever you did a certain step for any of these masks, there was always an audio cue, and we had found another audio cue that was not really related to any other mask with the turrets, so we were all convinced that there was an 8th mask on Revelations. Now, not only that, there was also an 8th mannequin because every single one of these masks sits on a mannequin, and there was an 8th one, so we all thought, of course, if there's, you know, one mask per mannequin, of course, we're gonna have to have an 8th mask somewhere, paired out with the audio cue we got. You know, everyone was trying to find this, and of course, you know, later down the line, they actually removed that mannequin from Revelations, and they said there's no such thing as an 8th mask, which was just soul-crushing because the hours and the days I put into Rev trying to find that mask, and then it just doesn't exist. It sucked. In the number 4 spot, the staffs on Revelations. This was a big one. So where this one all started was before the release of Revelations, Jason Blundell had said that we haven't seen the last of the staffs in Black Ops 3 Zombies. So at that point, everyone was just thinking, okay, it's gotta be on the next map because Revelations is the last map. In BO2, you know, Origins was the last map. We got staffs on that map. So since BO3, Revelations is the last map, we have to have staffs on this map. And of course, when the map came out, we had those 4 symbols on the bottom of the screen. You know, all the colors of the symbols, you know, corresponded with the staff. So even before the Easter egg was solved, we were all convinced that we are going to get the staffs on the map. And of course, it didn't turn out that way. Now, Jason Blundell did not lie though, because we did see the staffs again in BO3 because Origins was remastered, but we are all expecting the staffs to be on Revelations. In the number 3 spot, we have one for all you OG zombie guys out there, and this is the Duris Help Door Easter egg, and I don't even know where to start with this one because there were so many different rumors surrounding this Easter egg and what happened when you actually completed it. One that comes to mind is when you got to a certain round, the door would open, and it would open up to a room with a bunch of, you know, Wonder Weapon wall buys, like the Raygun wall buy and the Wonder Wolf wall buy. And another one was on like round 100, a certain boss would come out. I can't say what that boss was because I would probably get demonetized, but you guys probably know what I'm hinting towards. And there were just so many crazy rumors, and of course, it did not exist. It was fun to kind of participate in that, but yeah, there's no such thing. In the number 2 spot, we're gonna go over to Black Ops 2 Zombies now, and we're gonna take a stop on Nuketown because Nuketown has one of the biggest fake Easter eggs within all of COD Zombies, and that, of course, is the bunker Easter egg. So when you go on a Nuketown and you go over to the bunker and you knife it, all of a sudden Marlton starts speaking. So at that point, everyone thought that that was step 1 of an Easter egg on Nuketown, and then this massive hunt started on Nuketown trying to figure out what it means, and of course, there's just no such thing as an Easter egg on the map. People thought that there was a tunnel underneath the map, which we were kind of right about because the Blackout trailer actually has a tunnel underneath Nuketown, so maybe we were right all along, but on Black Ops 2 Nuketown, there is no Easter egg. So in the number 1 spot, the biggest fake Easter egg that the community really fell for was, of course, the super Easter egg. Kind of predictable, but it is the biggest Easter egg that the community really went nuts over. So when the Revelations Easter egg was completed, everyone was really upset about that final intro, and people were convinced there's no way that that's it. Like, we just did all of that just to get that outro. There's no way. So people were really convinced that there was another cutscene, and in order to get that cutscene, we had to go back and do all of the other Easter eggs. But unfortunately, there was no such thing. We wouldn't see that kind of an Easter egg until Infinite Warfare, but maybe in Black Ops 4 Zombies, we will finally get our super Easter egg from Treyarch. So there we have it, guys. Those are 10 fake Easter eggs that we all believe. And honestly, there are so many. If you guys want me to do a part 2 to this, let me guys know in the comments below if there are any other fake Easter eggs that I missed. And besides that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.